Cody Rice. Rice, he's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete. Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
It used to be
On the road. Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick. Heenick with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Bergstrom looks to go. Blake Bergstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lucid Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Corner, 3 seconds. Simiato, no. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by RTC Networks, Hagen Equipment Incorporated, First International Bank and Trust, Nodak Insurance Company, Eric Mogan, Johnson and Sundin, Attorneys at Law, Shiloh Chavez with LPL Financial, Farmers Union Oil of Watford City, Patriot Fuels LLC, McKenzie County Heritage Park and Museum, Cornerstone Bank, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Northern States Fishing Tools, WCAG Church, Doug Rolfson, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Wolfpack Booster Club, Schriefer Red Angus, BNC National Bank, NCC,
Hello and welcome to Alexander, North Dakota. It is time for Division B boys basketball, a District 5 showdown between the number 3 team in the state, the Ray Jays, as we watch them take the floor, and they will take on tonight's home team, the Alexander Comets. It's the hottest ticket in Alexander, no doubt about it, here tonight as the Comets and Jays get ready for what should be an outstanding basketball game here tonight on GameDay Media. Want to thank you for joining us here tonight for our Hagen Equipment pregame show. Hagen Equipment is your source for Case IH, Bobcat, and many more lines of equipment in Watford City. My name is Titus Denberg, happy and proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play action. My partner for tonight is the legendary Randy Peterson. Randy, how are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm tired.
I believe it.
My day started at 3 o'clock this morning at O'Hare Airport, ending up here in Alexander tonight, but we wanted to get back and do this game with you, Titus, and you know, both of these teams, in my opinion, are the cream of the crop in District 5 this year in boys basketball. These Ray Jays, they're averaging in the low 80s right now. They just know where the hoop is at, and they just flat out get up and go. And, you know, our cameraman is going to have a hard time keeping up with these Ray Jays tonight. I think he's up to the task, though.
I think so.
You know, don't be surprised if we miss one or two videos, because these guys are so fast. They know where everybody's at, and they pass the ball before they know where they're going to be at before they throw the ball. So it's just fun to see this team. They're well coached by head coach Bergstrom and Matt Ray and the legendary Arlie Larson and Tyler Deering over there. But You guys are in for a treat tonight for the Ray Jays side of the scoreboard, and I know you know a little bit more about the Alexander Comets.
Yeah, I'm so much looking forward to this. This is my first time getting to see Ray in person here this year. On the other side, Alexander, it's going to be a little bit of a contrast in styles. Alexander's strength is down low with the champion brothers Jaden and Colt. Jaden comes in. We'll talk a little bit more about him during our spotlight player, but Jaden is a 6'3" forward and Colt is a 6'7" center, and they've taken advantage of their size here. And one thing about both of these teams, neither of them have lost since December. Both of them come in with identical records of 11-1 overall and 5-1 in district play. And Alexander's only loss came to Glenelg and Hebron. Ray's only loss came against Central McLean. So both of these teams want to keep what's already been a great season rolling, and one of them will pick up their 12th win here tonight. The loser of this game will have their second loss of the season. We can't wait to have this one get tipped off and see which team will emerge victorious here tonight from Alexander. So that sets the stage a little bit. We're going to step aside here. I'm going to head on down to the court and get some coaches' comments brought to you by Watford City Farmers Union Oil here on tonight's Hagen Equipment pregame show.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world,
while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
When the job demands power and precision, turn to Hagen Equipment in Watford City, your proud Case IH and Bobcat dealer. From equipment rentals to a full service department and an extensive parts inventory, Hagen Equipment has what you need to get the job done right. Stop by 805 South Main Street in Watford or visit HagenEquipment.com. Hagen Equipment, work ready, field proven.
Farmers Union Oil Company of Watford City has been serving the customers in and around the surrounding community since 1929. Farmers Union Oil believes in community involvement and has supported numerous activities since the beginning. We take pride in giving back to our patrons through dividends and stock retirements. Our customer service should be our top focus to ensure a pleasurable experience for you, our customer. Whether you're looking for gas, fuel, hardware, or just needing to fuel the body, Farmers Union Oil is your one-stop shop. As Titus has gone down to the floor, he's picked up with head coach Michael Bergstrom of the Ray Jays. Titus, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Randy. Here with Michael Bergstrom, head coach of the Ray Jays. Coach, such a special season already, coming in with a record of 11-1. What has it been like coaching the boys here this year?
It's a lot of fun. They're a super competitive group. We think our ceiling's pretty high, and we're just trying to get a little better every day. And I know it's kind of a cliche, but it's the truth. And the future's pretty bright for this group, and we just got to keep the ship going the right direction.
Yeah, the future is bright, and the present is bright right here too, with all the talent that you've got here this year. And you're going to take on a very good opponent here tonight on the road in Alexander. What's your scouting report on the Alexander Comets this year?
6'7", 6'4", 6'4". It's going to be two contrasting styles. We bring some things to the table that they don't have. They obviously got some things we don't have, so it should be a fun battle.
All right, looking forward to it. Best of luck here tonight and the rest of the season, Coach.
Thank you, Titus, and we'll send it back to our sports desk. We'll come back after this timeout.
Breeding Red Angus since 1988. The Schrieffer Red Angus annual production timed online sale is coming up on DV Auction January 26th through the 31st. Selling 45 coming 2-year-old virgin bulls with sires like Carhartt 218, Double Stack 2034, and Jumpstart J137. Offering 5 registered bred heifers and 90 head of top quality commercial open replacement heifers. For catalogs, videos, and pictures, go to SchrieferRedAngus.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Watford City and Alexander Athletics on Game Day Media. Call financial advisor Doug Rolfson at 701-444-4160 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Hey, and as we bring it back here, our Coach's Comments brought to you by Watford City Farmers Union of Watford City, North Dakota, has been serving the customers in and around the surrounding community since 1929. Farmers Union Oil believes in community involvement and has supported numerous activities since its beginning. And Titus is caught up with the Alexander Comets head coach, A.J. Allard. Take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Randy. Here with Alexander head coach A.J. Allard. Coach, been a successful season for you so far, starting off 11-1. How would you describe the season to this point for you and your boys?
Yeah, no, we had our ups and downs. You know, we put together a couple good quarters, and tonight, honestly, we're going to have to put all 4 quarters together. Ray, they score a bunch of points, and we got to put 4 quarters together and play good, solid defense. So, no, successful season so far, but we're not done yet.
Not done yet, and today would be a huge notch in your belt if you're able to pick up another win and stay undefeated in the district. What would a win tonight mean for you, your team here?
You know, it would be great for this squad, this group of boys. I know on paper we're probably the underdog, and, you know, they're ranked, 4th in the state. So we just got to go out and play. We don't have anything to lose. We just got to play free and play the way we have been in the past.
Expecting a big crowd here in Alexander. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Do you talk to your guys at all about anything like that when it's an extra big game?
I do. I actually just did in the locker room. I told them you got to block out the noise. I said, when I'm coaching, I don't even hear people behind me. You know, people come up to me, did you hear so-and-so? No, I had no idea. I'm focused on the game, and that's the way I try to preach to my boys as well.
Sounds good. We'll let you get back to focusing on the game. Thanks for joining us here. Best of luck tonight, and we'll see you down the line.
Awesome. Thank you, Titus.
All right, back upstairs to you, Randy.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Titus. Very good comments from both coaches. A lot of respect between Michael Bergstrom and A.J. Allard for the Comets and the Ray Jays. We're looking forward to this great matchup here tonight. We're going to send it back to our sports desk. We'll continue on with more of our coverage here on our pregame show, brought to you by Hagen Equipment. Hagen Equipment, located in Watford City, North Dakota, located on South Main Street. Visit Hagen Equipment for all your farming and implement needs. We'll be back after this timeout.
Our lives are made up of moments. From first moments to big moments to everyday moments. At First International Bank and Trust, we support you with local service and checking and savings solutions to help you reach your goals, shape your legacy, and make your moments happen. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
Since 1978, Northern States Fishing Tools of Watford City has been your trusted partner in the oil field. Serving the Wollaston Basin, we offer top quality fishing and rental tools, including packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. With expert knowledge and decades of experience, we deliver results tailored to your needs, all at competitive prices. Give us a call, 701-842-3350, or visit northernstatesfishingtools.com. Northern States Fishing Tools, quality tools, proven service.
measurement when you want it measured right.
He's the guy.
Contact T&T Measurements. First off, for the Ray Jays, we are going to put the spotlight on number 2, Blake Bergstrom. He's a 5'10 sophomore, and he's going to take a trip back to the locker room right now, but we're going to talk about him anyway. So, Randy, Blake is just 9 points away from hitting 1,000 here on his young career. He comes in averaging 22.8 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5.4 assists, over 2 steals per game, and he's already made 37 three-pointers this year.
You'll notice tonight he invented the floater. He gets into that paint. He's 5'10", but boy, does he have a shot from the paint. And I think it's just a backbreaker for his opponent teams when they can go in there and challenge those big guys. He's got that little knack of being able to float it, and it's deadly. I mean, I don't know how many points he's scored in his career. He only needs 9 for 1,000 points. I believe is what the number is right now. So, but. Blake Bergstrom, one of the best guards, if not the best guard in the state.
Awesome. Looking forward to him going up against Alexander. For the Comets, we are going to put the spotlight on number 23, Jaden Champion. Jaden comes in averaging 16.7 points per game, 9 rebounds, over 3 assists, and right at 3 steals per game and 2.2 blocks per game. And he is part of that front line that Coach Bergstrom, you could tell, was a little bit worried about when he's asked him for a scouting report. He just gave the heights. He said 6'7", 6'4", 6'4", and Champion listed at 6'3", but according to Coach Bergstrom, he's 6'4", so he may have grown as this season has gone along. And he is a senior, and we're going to be calling his name a lot here tonight.
And I know, Titus, one of the reasons that we've had a little change in their starting lineups, probably the first time they've made a change to the Rays starting lineup tonight, is the height. They're going to try to put a bigger body out there to try to take some off pressure off of Ty Barman. Barman's had a knack getting himself into a little bit of foul trouble, and so they're going to try to offset some of that temptation, so to speak, for Ty Barman to maybe get some off pressure taken away by Colton Grove tonight.
Okay, sounds good. Why don't we take a look at our starting lineups here for this evening's ball game? Starting lineups are brought to you by Patriot Fuels. And Patriot Fuels is conveniently located on Highway 85 North between Alexander and Watford City for all your fueling needs. So there is Ray's starting lineup tonight. They're going to go with the 2 sophomores, Jace Becker and Blake Bergstrom. And then inserted into the starting lineup here tonight is Colton Grove. He'll wear number 4. He's a 6'1 senior. It'll be a freshman, Ty Barman, and one more senior, Brody Seiner, for head coach Michael Bergstrom. On the other side, Alexander's starting lineup looks one player different from the last time that I did one of their games, as it will be Julian Gant along with Jacob Novak and Ethan Gillespie at the guard spots, and then the Champion brothers, the senior Jaden Champion and the 6'7 junior Colt Champion for head coach A.J. Allard. He is assisted by Trey Jacobson. We'll be talking throughout the night about these stats. They have some incredible stats to look at, and these boys have the talent to go along with those stats. And the gym continues to get fuller and fuller. I wonder what the parking lot is looking like out there right now.
I don't know. We got here during the junior high game. That turned out to be a pretty good game here tonight between these two towns. And if that game is anything like our junior high game, we've got a good game in store for us here tonight.
Yep, I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun as Alexander gets ready to take on Ray. While we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule for this week as we get ready for some more basketball on GameDay Media. Already got a broadcast going on between Tioga and Kenmare Bowbells. That is a girls and boys doubleheader. Tomorrow it'll be Trenton taking on Divide County in a girls matchup. Thursday, we'll be in a couple different locations, a Division B game between Divide County and Powers Lake Burke Central. And then I will be down in Killdeer for the second time in a week as we'll watch Watford City take on Killdeer in Division A boys basketball. And we wrap up our coverage on Friday there with another game right here from Alexander as Powers Lake Burke Central comes to town to take on the Comets. Some more great matchups this week on GameDay Media. This time we will take a look at the polls. They are brought to you by Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley. And Randy, take it away.
Yeah, I'm a little bit closer to the screen. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota, 1 block east there of Main Street. They can outfit your home to just about anything you want to put in it. And they provide our state rankings as produced by the North Dakota Associated Press Sports Writers and Sports Broadcasters Association. Central McLean holding down number 1 with all 17 first place votes again this week with 85 points. Our Redeemers sitting at number 2. Then there's a tie at number 3 with the Hankinson Pirates and these Ray Jays here from Ray, North Dakota, as Ray moved up from the 4 slot up to a tie for number 3. So they're getting some looks across the state of North Dakota with the association. Rounding out the top 5 is New Rockford Cheyenne coming in and staying at number 5. And then others receiving votes this week. Wilton Wing with a 10-1 record. The Lions from Bishop Ryan with an 8-2 record. Medina Pingree Buchanan with an undefeated record so far. And Midway Minto with an 8-2 record. Then rounding out those getting votes are the Oaks Tornadoes, I believe is what they are. Oaks Tornadoes.
They are.
10-2, yeah.
That's
so
right. Yeah, they played
a
very close game against Hankinson last week it was. So, yeah, they're getting some statewide attention. And one team we didn't mention, these Alexander Comets, who they would be hard to ignore if they can come up with a win here tonight. I know Coach Adler doesn't want to talk about it, and the players probably don't want to think about it at the moment. But if they were, as broadcasters and as fans, we can look ahead to things like that. If they were able to pull off the upset here tonight over the visiting Ray Jays, they would be certainly deserving of some statewide attention here for next week's poll.
Yeah, and you take a look at that North Dakota score feed ticker at the bottom of your screen there. We're running through the boys' scores that are happening throughout the state of North Dakota here today. It looks like there's a close one with Drayton Valley Edinburgh over Cavalier by 1 point. But if you haven't already done so, we'd encourage you as a fan of sport to go out to their web app store, North Dakota Score Feed. It's a free app. You can pay attention to all the different scores going across the state of North Dakota. We use it a lot here on GameDay Media. We encourage you to join in with the fun on North Dakota Score Feed.
Absolutely. Such a valuable resource here as a modern-day sports fan. It sounds like they are going to be prepared to announce the starting lineups down on the floor. We'll have the playing of our national anthem, and we will toss it down to our PA announcer as soon as those introductions begin. A packed house here tonight in Alexander. No better place to be on a January Monday night.
Man, it's been cold.
It has been.
Cows been eating a lot.
They have, yeah. But hey, we were above 0 this morning. I think the wind chill was still below 0, but that's all right. We are in good shape.
Basketball fans, welcome to Common Court for the 9th District's 55 basketball matchup between the Ray Jays and your Alexander Comets. Please stand as the national and remove your headgear and give respect as the national anthem is being played. Oh, say can you see by God's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose was stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched competition and good sportsmanship. Alexander High School wants you to know that you have entered into a good sportsmanship zone. Let's all do our best to show your support for the players, coaches, and officials for the contributions they make in a positive way. Now let's meet the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ray Jays. Number 0, Jace Becker. Number 1, Ray Music. Number 2, Blake Bergstrom. Number 5, Ty Barton. Number 24, Rowan Snyder.
There you have it. There's our starting lineups as we are all set for the opening tip-off.
Maybe back out just
here
a little
tonight.
bit, yeah.
This opening tip-off brought to you by Northern States Fishing Tools, the locally owned fishing and rental tool company serving the Williston Basin since 1978. It'll be Champion versus Barman, and Ray will get the first possession of
Don't
the
leave
ball
him
game.
open.
Quick free, 5 seconds in, is missed by Blake Bergstrom. Comes in with 37 threes as Alexander takes it the other way. Gant misses a close-in layup, and Alexander misses on their first field goal attempt, and Ray turns it over for the first turnover of the game. Randy, 19 seconds in. We've had two possessions
shots
for Ray and one for Alexander.
Yeah, this is, they're not going to let the paint dry here.
Might not need the shot clock very much here tonight. Right. As Alexander breaks the press, Champion to Gant. He gives it up top to the quarterback, Novak. Nice pass, but a better block as Ty Barman blocks.
He just came out of nowhere to block that shot. This kid can jump, only a freshman.
Wow. 7:28 on the first quarter game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock. It's Ethan Gillespie passing it off to Julian Gant. Alexander with the basketball here, trying to break the ice in this one. Shot clock into single digits. Champion makes his way down the baseline, lays it in for an easy two.
Yeah, you take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, the first bucket of the night going to the Alexander Comets. Good left hand off the right glass for the Comets.
Well, knocked away and out of bounds, so Ray will have it with Blake Bergstrom getting it inbounds and knocked out of bounds off of Jace Becker. Another turnover against the Jays.
So for those of you that haven't watched the Ray Jays play yet this year, keep your eye on number 0, Jace Becker. He has got the best footwork. That time he just lost control of the basketball, but pay attention to that. Look at this.
Dangerous pass from Champion, picked off, intercepted by Colton Grove. First Alexander turnover of the game. That one attempted by Signer, rims out. Offensive rebound taken by the Jays. And there's a block by Novak as he blocked Bergstrom.
Yeah, the height coming into play there on that attempt by Blake Bergstrom, and Comets come away with it.
And they're leading it early on in this one, 2-0. I think Alexander wants to slow things down a little bit if they have the opportunity to dictate the pace. Nice find into Novak.
Oh, he missed the bunny.
Short. Rebound by Jace Becker.
Look at this. Look at these guys run.
Becker
coast to coast.
Draws the foul. Take a look at that on the RTC Network's instant replay. Our first foul of the ball game. And that will put Jay Specker at the free throw line, averaging 14.7 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.6 steals. He's made 7 3-pointers this year. And he takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
And he misses free throw number 1.
A few games ago, I think they had 20 points at this point in the game.
Wow. Yeah, Ray's still looking for their first point here tonight. To earn it from the free throw line. As the second one is also off the mark. Rebounded by Colt Champion. I think both teams have a little bit of jitters early on in this one.
They should. This is a big game in District 5.
It is. Alexander with the basketball. That's Gillespie over to Gant. Shot clock running down as Alexander showing off some patience here early on in this first quarter with a 2-0 lead. Gant to Novak, long range 3, rattles it out.
Man, that went halfway down.
It did. Bergstrom able to claim the rebound. Here comes Ray the other way. Big contact and an offensive foul.
Yeah, you take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, and Ty Barman, the freshman, 6'3", just bowled over Novak, it looked like. Novak thought he got hit by a Mack truck there.
Third turnover against Ray. And Alexander brings it into the front court with an early 2-0 lead. Gant, spin move, gets it out to Novak. Catch and shoot 3 in rhythm. No. Rebound Champion. And he is fouled by Colton Grove. A non-shooting foul. And that'll bring in Grady Perizic into the Ray lineup. Perizic listed as a 5'10" senior. Inbounds to Jaden Shag, left it short. Offensive rebound by Novak. No, a whistle. Another foul on the rebound and another foul against Ray.
I think A.J. Ellard would have wanted the point more than the foul.
Yeah.
Get 3 opportunities, though, you're bound to make it happen, you know.
So neither team shooting at a high percentage right now as Gant lines up a 3 from the corner. Too strong. Rebound is going to result in a foul this time against Alexander. They're now 1 for 8 from the field.
Colin Spell, the guilty party there.
Spell, a junior, into the lineup. I think the foul went against Novak.
Maybe it was Novak.
Yeah, but Spell
looked like he was guilty.
Here's a drive and a tip away and a deflection. Siner wanted a foul, didn't get it. Instead, it's the 4th Ray turnover. Alexander with early lead, 2-0. 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter.
Good ball movement by the Comets.
Spell almost got caught in the air, able to dump it off to Champion who drives. That one
another
spins out. Spell deflects the pass, but Ray maintains possession. Alexander gets some good looks. There it is. You called it. Blake Bergstrom, the sophomore, gets that one to fall. And we've got our first time out of the game. It's brought to you by Shiloh Chavez with LPL Financial. 4:35 left to go in a low-scoring first quarter right now. It's 2-2 on GameDay Media.
When you have financial questions or ideas, you need someone to listen and provide insight about your options. Shiloh Chavez and her team with LPL Financial can review your specific situation and help create a strategy unique to you and your goals. Give her a call at 701-842-4244 or email at shiloh.chavez@lpl.com.
Welcome back to Alexander. Ray is 1 for 4 from the field. They've committed 4 turnovers and 3 fouls.
Uncharacteristic 4 turnovers.
Yeah, Alexander 1 for 9 from the field. Uncharacteristic low shooting percentage for the Comets. They've committed 1 turnover and 1 foul. And we're all tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, I wonder how many shots they've missed from 5 feet in.
Yeah, here's a long-range shot that's no good. Another foul.
Novak's going to pick up number 2.
That'll be his second. So now Coach Allard will likely have to go to his bench. Well, maybe not. Yes, he will send Gillespie back in. So it's Gillespie, Gant, Spell, and then Jaden Champion and Colt Champion on the floor right now for Alexander.
If I'm not mistaken, I think AJ's down a player with Porter Syseth having a knee injury this year. We see him over on the bench over there. So
not
down
quite.
one player that normally gets a little playing time.
Right, not quite the depth that they would like to have. There's a foul by Spell as he was trying for the steal on Blake Bergstrom, but ran him over. That stops the clock with 3:56 left to go in the first quarter. As Ray goes to work with Bergstrom. Long floater from about 16 feet, in and out, rebounded by Jaden Champion. Jaden averages 9 rebounds per game. Yeah, that sounds great until you look at Colt's numbers. Colt averages 12.2 rebounds per game. So between those two guys, over 21 rebounds per game. Lob pass knocked away, out of bounds. It will stay with Alexander.
And I think between the two Champion brothers, they average about 30 points a game between the two brothers. So
a little bit over.
Big part of their offense.
Yes, 16.7 for Jaden, 14.4 for Colt. Here is Colt making the catch, missing the shot, but a blocking foul is called, and that will put Colt at the free throw line with a chance for his first points.
Yeah, that's a shooting foul called against the Ray Jays. It's going to go against number 5, Ty Barman, with his second foul.
You called it, Randy.
Yeah.
4th team foul and already his second personal. Alexander misses their first free throw attempt. Ray 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Now Alexander 0 for 1.
If you'd have told me with 3:28 to go in the first quarter, the score would be 2-2, I'd called you a liar.
Yeah, and both teams now 0 for 2 from the free throw line in their first 2 attempts.
Cooper Hayes into the game for the Ray Jays now. Another
is,
freshman.
Yeah, they just keep getting younger right now. Here's Becker driving, and he draws the foul. Let's take a look at that on our RTC Network's instant replay.
Becker a little bit slow coming up off the deck there, but he did get sent to the floor and kind of stretching out his right leg a little bit before he tries these free throw attempts. But 3:14 to go here on your NCC scoreboard. It's 2-2 right now between the Comets and the Ray Jays.
And now Jaden Champion has 2 fouls for Alexander.
Yeah.
So Barman with 2 for Ray, Champion and Novak with 2 for Alexander, and Becker makes free throw number 1.
He'll come out of the game, Colt number 23. That's Jaden coming out of the game along with Ty Barman. So a little strategy coming into play here. Both of these players have got 2 fouls, so we'll see what the 6th man can do.
Becker makes both free throws to put his team ahead 4-2. Low scoring start to this one as Matthew Klein into the lineup for Alexander. He is a senior, wears number 21. He's got the basketball right now on the right wing. Out to Gant. Was it deflected? It was not, and it'll be an over and back violation against the Comets, their 2nd turnover.
Looks like we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. Titus going to get a drink of water, catch his breath. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching Game Day Media.
Breeding Red Angus since 1988. The Schriefer Red Angus annual production timed online sale is coming up on DV Auction January 26th through the 31st. Selling 45 coming 2-year-old virgin bulls with sires like Carhartt 218, Double Stack 2034, and Jumpstart J137. Offering 5 registered bred heifers and 90 head of top quality commercial open replacement heifers. For catalogs, videos, and pictures, go to SchrieferRedAngus.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Ranchers, circle March 4th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Grenora will hold their annual bull sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction.
Ray basketball out of that LPL financial timeout. And for their 2nd field goal of the game, Blake Bergstrom has hit a floater. That's been their only made field goal so far tonight. As Becker goes to work on the right side, he is fouled by Spell, and that's going to put Alexander over the foul limit with 2:36 still to play in quarter number 1.
They'll be shooting double bonus here from here on out with 2:36 remaining, and pretty good foul shooter at the line right now in Jace Becker.
He missed his first 2, but he made his second 2. That was another thing I noticed looking at the stats from Ray. A lot of these players over 70% from the free throw line. And Becker swishes in free throw number 1. He has now made 3 in a row.
Well, I know for a fact that back in Ray, they have these shooting machines that they stick underneath their practice baskets. They got over 2 million shots going through those machines. So they're being used. Probably why they're shooting 70% from the free throw line as we jinx them.
Yeah, and part of the reason why they're 11-1 so far on this season, 5-0 in district play. Alexander brings the ball up against some pressure. Good ball handling from Julian Gant. He gets it to Gillespie. Back to Gant right in front of the Ray bench. He drives.
Good drive there.
The right hand. Julian Gant for 2. Second field goal of the night for Alexander. They're back to within 1 at 5-4. Here Sider gets the step, and he spins it in off the rim. Now both offenses coming to life.
Yeah, they needed to catch their breath a little bit, I think, and
yeah, the shooting was cold for both teams to start with. Now they've seen the ball go through the hoop. I think we're going to have a high scoring.
Yeah, they're going to be a foul.
Away from the ball.
Looking at Brody Sinar.
Yeah. Yeah, there was.
He says, who, me?
Through
Who,
the screen.
Didn't mean it.
You can tell that we've got some football players here on the basketball court tonight. As Alexander is over or into the bonus as well now, as Ray is over the foul limit with their 5th foul of the quarter. So it'll be Colin Spell going to the line. Colin averages 3.5 points, 2.7 rebounds per game, 2.1 assists as well. Misses free throw number 1.
Yeah, so far they've left a lot of points on the floor right now.
Alexander 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Ray 3 for 6 from the free throw line as Spell gets the second one to fall. Gets his team back to within 2 at 7-5. Becker over on the right side to Siner. Back to Becker. He'll drive. And a blocking foul is called. Let's take a look at that on the RTC Network's instant replay.
And again, Jace slow to get up off the floor as he hits the floor hard, and you know he's used to running for his life when he's playing quarterback for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, but no pads on here, but they're taking him to the floor.
So that spells 3rd personal foul. We still have 1:42 to go in the first quarter as Becker makes free throw number 1. He's going to have to start paying rent at that free throw line. In his first quarter, he's 4 for 7 from the line.
3-point lead with 1:42 remaining here in this opening quarter. Been looking forward to this game in a long time.
Yes. We had to wait longer. It was originally scheduled to be played a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
The weather was unkind to us, and so it got moved to a little bit later on in the season.
They got to hurry.
They do just get it across. Gillespie with 1 second on the 10-second clock. Nice pass into Colt
Another
Champion.
missed one.
Missed it, close range. Rebound to Ray. Playing with a 4-point lead. Long pass ahead, reverse layup. Good for Blake Bergstrom. He's got 4 tonight, and he is now 5 points away from 1,000 in his young career. Still just a sophomore. Here goes Rope Simonson over to Gillespie for 3. Too strong. Rebound. Out of bounds. And it will belong to Ray. Alexander now 2 of 13 from the field. 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Only 2 turnovers, but they have committed 7 fouls in this first quarter. 1 minute remaining in quarter number 1. Ray up by 6. Becker out to Bergstrom for 3. No. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay right here.
Yeah, you know, you look at the height difference between Jace Becker and Colt Champion, about 4-5 inches, and Becker right up there challenging him for it.
Sider to Becker for 3. No. Long rebound taken by Ray. Bergstrom lines up a 3. That's good. His 38th three-pointer of the season puts his team up by 9, 14-5. And a foul was called as Becker got caught in the air there. Let's take a look at that on our RTC Network's instant replay as Alexander will get a couple of free throws.
Kind of got him in the arms there, so both teams now in the double bonus again with 31 seconds remaining.
Gillespie to the free throw line.
They've left some points on the floor here tonight so far.
1 for 5 now from the free throw line.
How many missed layups have they missed so far?
Yeah, they're 2 for 13 from the field.
Yeah.
Have not made a three-pointer as of yet. Second free throw rims off. And insult to injury there as Matthew Klein will pick up the rebounding foul. So not only do you not get the point from the free throw, pick up a foul on the rebound.
Looks like Grady Prezic will go to the free throw line.
He will with 31.3 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Ray has slowly but surely built up to a 9-point lead now, 14-5. First free throw too strong.
Colton Grove's going to check in for Brody Siner. That's a good sub with 2 fouls on Siner, I believe. One foul? Okay.
Yep.
He doesn't want him to
Barman.
get 2.
Right, yes.
He's got enough players and 2 fouls right now.
And one more free throw coming for the senior. Grady Perizic, too strong. Rebound by Klein. Shot clock is turned off. 25 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Steal. Third Alexander turnover. Ray trying to turn it into some immediate points, but good transition defense from Julian Gant to knock it
Gant
away out
got
of
back
bounds.
there and got a hand on the ball and prevented probably an easy layup.
So Ray will have to earn it in the half court, and they do. Nice pass, beautiful reverse layup by Jace Becker, his first field goal of this first quarter. And here's a steal. Bergstrom is fouled.
We're going to get those type of plays drive coaches nuts, and it just gives these Ray Jays another opportunity to get a couple points left with only 8 seconds left in the quarter.
9th foul of the quarter against Alexander. And Bergstrom makes free throw number 1. If my math is correct, he needs this free throw to hit 1,000 points for his career. 6.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. In and out. Rebounded.
Gotta hurry.
By Colt Champion. 2 seconds left to go. Gillespie won't get it off, and that'll do it for our first quarter. 1 quarter in the books on your NCC scoreboard. It's the Ray Jays 17, the Alexander Comets 5. We're back with a second quarter right after this.
At Johnson & Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson & Sundin, expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
Welcome back to Alexander. Let's take an opportunity here to thank some of our live read sponsors, including WCAG Church, one church in multiple locations. Visit us online or on our social medias right there, or in person at Fairview, Belfield, Kenmare, or Watford City. Also the McKenzie County Heritage Park and North Dakota Oil Museum, where the pioneering spirit runs strong, located on the west side of Watford City, open year-round, Tuesday through Saturday. Alexander basketball out of the quarter break, trailing at 17-5 as we get this second quarter underway. Novak for 3 off the mark. Gillespie had it knocked away, and Ray coming the other direction. Good deflection by Novak, out of bounds.
That prevented 2 points. That little jab deflection by the Comets, and that was 3 on 1, and that prevented 2 points.
Yeah, the one
for the Ray Jays.
Stood tall there that time as Becker gets around Champion and draws a foul. That's going to be Colt Champion's first foul. So despite the team foul trouble of 9 piling up in the first quarter, that's the first one against Alexander, and the Comets couldn't be more happy to have that new rule in place where the fouls start back over at 0 at the end of a quarter. Becker now with 8 points, tying him with Bergstrom for game-high honors. And the first one is pure, as is the second one, to make it 19-5. Becker now leading scorer so far tonight with 9 points. Jays up 19-5. Gillespie over to Gant. Up top, Jacob Novak into the right corner. Jaden Champion drives.
Hey, they got a layup. They've been looking for that one for a long time. What comes out of a reverse layup?
The degree of difficulty went up a little bit, and the shot went through for Jaden. He's got 4 points, gets his team back to within 12 at 19-7. Here's Jace Becker driving, deflected, comes out to Siner. Nice head fake. The three-pointer, though, is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Julian Gant. Up ahead to Jacob Novak. He'll slow things down and drive into the corner. Almost had a poke away from behind, but he gets it to Gant. Over to Gillespie.
They missed a wide open
three.
Colt Champion.
Missed it. Rebound by Champion. He missed it. Rebound by Champion again. Passes it out to Gillespie for 3. No. Rebound by Champion. He's tied up. And a foul. A foul was called against Colt, and that's going to be his second.
Alexander Comets are just kind of shaking their heads out there right now because of all the layups that they've missed.
They're getting good looks. The three-pointers, too, have been good three-point attempts. Shots not falling at the moment right now for Alexander. Becker with it on the left side. Up top to Bergstrom. Now on the right side to Barman. To Bergstrom for 3. No. Rebound. Jaden Champion.
Good play. Good play there by Jaden Champion going to his brother.
And the lane opens up. He drives. He scores for 2. 19-9. Alexander within 10. They've trailed by as many as 14. As Bergstrom passes over the left side to Jace Becker. Back to Blake Bergstrom. And now on the left side to Cooper Hayes, 5'11" freshman. Into Becker, he drives, fakes, kicks it out. Siner catch and shoot 3. No. Rebound by Jaden Champion.
Good box out by Jaden.
So Alexander hanging tough with their defense right now. They just need to keep it somewhat close until their offense can start clicking.
Yeah. They could use a bucket right now.
Yeah, just 9 points for them so far, and that won't help as Jaden and Colt cannot connect on that pass. Fifth
Threw it over the
turnover.
6'7" junior.
4 turnovers against Ray, 5 now on Alexander. Both teams have spent 1 timeout in this first half. Blake Bergstrom over on the right side to Grady Parizic.
Got a double team down there.
And it results in a turnover. 5th turnover against Ray as Colt Champion gets the steal. Here's Jaden lobbing it in. That time Colt makes the catch. 1 dribble, powers up, and he scores.
They've been needing that one for a long time, and looks like we're going to have
a flop warning. Flop warning called against Ray.
I think I've seen that twice this year.
Okay. Yeah.
Warning. It's never gone to the second one, but yeah, that was a big bucket by the Comets. Puts them within single digits.
They're on a 6-0 run right now. Bergstrom trying to end the run. Gets it over to Cooper Hayes. Now to Siner. On the right side to Ty Barman, 6'3" freshman. Drives up and under move. It spins off. Rebound by Colt Champion. Jaden ahead to Jacob Novak. And now he'll slow things down for these Comets, who are on a run right now. And another basket here would make it a 2-possession game. As Gant has it on the right side. Nice behind the back dribble. Left hand. Finger roll left it short. Rebound to Ray. Up ahead here is Bergstrom, floater
number 2.
And I've got that as 10 points for him tonight, and now 1,001 in his career. We hit the midway point of this second quarter. Congratulations to Blake Bergstrom. Ethan Gillespie in the Gant, who travels.
Yeah, took a step before he put the ball on the floor. There's a couple subs coming in for head coach Michael Bergstrom. It'll be Colton Grove along with Jace Becker as Cooper Hayes and Grady Parizic sit down on the bench by the legend Arlie Larson.
3:45 to go in the second quarter. Ray ahead 21-11. Barman to Siner for 3.
Gonna have an offensive foul.
And a foul.
It's gonna go against Colton Grove again.
The shot was taken.
What did I do?
6th turnover against Ray, 2nd personal on Grove. First foul of the quarter against Ray. 21-11, Ray with the lead. Alexander with the basketball. They trail by as many as 14. They've trimmed the deficit now
Backdoor.
to 10. And Gant scores. Assist Gillespie. Julian Gant the basket. Alexander back to within 8. Barman for 3.
Better guard that.
He missed it. Rebound by Colt Champion. And Alexander not going away. Late stages of this second quarter.
Boy, they're getting to the basket. Look at another one missed.
Rebound Colt. He puts it in.
Colt Champion using the best of his 6'7" frame. Getting the second chance opportunity.
Comets within 6. Here's a floater. Too strong. Bergstrom gets it back. A no-look pass deflected. And Ray maintains possession loose. And a foul will be called there. Looked like Colt got Barman on the head trying for a steal. That's a big foul now. Colt with 3. He didn't have any.
Yeah, he's going to come out of the game right now.
None for the first quarter, but 3 in the second quarter.
We'll see now. It's a 6-point lead for the Ray Jays, how that affects the Comets.
Here is Becker. They work it around the perimeter. Straightaway 3 is good for Ty Barman. That is his 11th three-pointer of the season. Those are his first points tonight. He averages 20.2 points per game.
We're going to see another substitution for Ray. Next opportunity. Hayes are going to come out of the game, come into the game.
Novak, nice pass to Gillespie, who scores off the glass. 24-17. Ray had led by as many as 14. Alexander trimmed it to 6. Right now it's at 7. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Open 3, Siner. No. But the bounce gives the ball back to Becker, who sticks with it and puts it in for 2. Offensive rebound of the
so
putback.
good under the basket. So good.
11 points now for the sophomore, Jace Becker. 9-point lead for Ray. Jaden Champion catch and shoot 3, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball, this time against Alexander, whistled on Ethan Gillespie.
Kind of a push-off down low underneath there by Gillespie. Picks up his first personal foul with 1:33 remaining here in the first half.
4th team foul against Alexander. 90 seconds left to go in quarter number 2. Ray with the basketball. Blake Bergstrom. Jumper from the elbow. Swish. Blake has 12 in this first half. And over 1,000 for his career. 28-17, the lead for Ray. Jaden Champion up top to Novak, left side. Gillespie makes the catch. Back out to Gant. 1 minute to go before halftime. Jaden Champion, turnaround jumper, no. Rebound, going to result in a foul, I believe, against Colton Grove.
Yeah,
That'll
Colton picks up another one. Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Got 3 fouls now, and Barman will come out of the game, and Grady Parisic will check in. They want to prevent a cheap third foul on Barman.
Yep, so 3 against Grove, 2 on Barman for Ray. Inbounds to Gant, catch and shoot 3. Yes, sir! Cornerstone Bank three-pointer from Julian Gant, his 9th of the season. Alexander back to within 8. 14 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock as Bergstrom goes to work against Matthew Klein. He's got it in the left corner, long range 2.
He's feeling it. You can tell when he's starting to feel hot.
14 in the first half for the outstanding sophomore. Puts Ray back up by 10, 30-20. Gillespie to Gant. Novak looks at the clock. Finds Jaden Champion. Fadeaway jumper from in the paint, no good. Rebound to Ray. They're going to hurry it across with 5 seconds left to go in the half. Ooh, he took it a little bit early, missed it. Rebound to Novak. And he'll let it go.
It is! Holy moly! My goodness!
Jacob Novak ends the first half in style from 3 courts.
Oh! Wow, what a play.
That's his 17th three of the year, and they don't get much more memorable or difficult than that, as Alexander is going to take some momentum with him into the locker room. We have reached the end of one half of play. On your NCC scoreboard, it's Ray 30, Alexander 23. We'll be back. We'll have your Nodak Insurance Company and Eric Mogan halftime show right after this.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance is found in an app, and as farming technologies advance, our coverage protects. The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs, with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company. Stop by our office in Watford City and visit with Eric Mogan and Brady Monroe to see how we can help.
Looking to save on fuel and fuel up fast? Patriot Fuels of Alexander, North Dakota is your partner in profit. We're proud to support the trucking industry with high-speed fueling systems, top quality products, and vendor relationships that put your success first. Join the Patriot Fuels Fleet Card program and unlock exclusive discounts, or simply pay at the pump. Either way, you're fueling with integrity and efficiency. Patriot Fuels, driven to deliver more, located in Alexander, North Dakota. Farmers Union Oil Company of Watford City has been serving the customers in and around the surrounding community since 1929. Farmers Union Oil believes in community involvement and has supported numerous activities since the beginning. We take pride in giving back to our patrons through dividends and stock retirements. Our customer service should be our top focus to ensure a pleasurable experience for you, our customer. Whether you're looking for gas, fuel, hardware, or just needing to fuel the body, Farmers Union Oil is your one-stop shop.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
You could put your dog in charge of deliveries,
but maybe don't.
You could plant your field by hand,
but maybe don't?
You could point in any direction and randomly choose a bank,
but maybe don't?
Cornerstone Bank offers high-tech, high-touch options when you want efficiency or need advice. Get the best of both, banking the way you want it. Come to Cornerstone and let us prove the difference.
Welcome back to Alexander, and welcome in to your halftime show brought to you by Nodak Insurance Company with your agent in Watford City and McKenzie County, Eric Mogan. Their mission is to meet the lifetime financial needs of their clients by providing competitive products and outstanding service. A little bit of everything in that first half. Both teams struggled a little bit early on from the field, fought through some nerves and some jitters and some good defense, and then both teams had to deal with some foul trouble, and then we had some fireworks to end the second quarter there. Let's recap this first half. Ray led 17-5 after one quarter of play. They extended the lead to 14 at 19-5, but then Alexander was able to get it into gear. They had a 10-2 run that made it 21-15 Ray. That's as close as they would get through that second quarter. And then Ray went back up by 10 at 30-20. And then Jacob Novak with an outstanding highlight to end the first half as he made a shot from the opposing three-point line near the sideline, and nothing but net to put his team back to within 7 and give his Comets some momentum heading into halftime.
Kind of think that one's going to be on our highlight reel coming down the road here on GameDay Media.
Absolutely. Great camera work by our cameraman tonight, Matt Gonzalez, to catch that one from the shot all the way through the air and through the hoop. Take a look at the first half stats for Ray. They were 10 for 23 for 43% from the field. They made 2 3-pointers. They were 8 of 14 for 57% from the free throw line. They committed 6 turnovers and 8 first half fouls. For the Alexander Comets, they were 10 for 27 after a difficult start to the first quarter where they were just 2 of 13, they shot a much higher percentage in the second quarter, going 8 for 14. And they finished the first half at 37% from the field and made 2 3-pointers, including that last second buzzer beater. And they were 1 for 6 from the free throw line for 17%. Alexander also 6 turnovers. They did have 13 fouls in the first half, so teams were tied with 6 turnovers apiece. Alexander -5 in the foul differential as 8 were called against Ray and 13 against the Comets. Take a look at the individual scoring numbers. Blake Bergstrom leading everybody in scoring with 14 first half points. Jace Becker, who did most of his damage from the free throw line, going 7 for 10 from the free throw line. And he was into double figures with 11. Ty Barman made a 3-pointer for 3 points. Brody Siner with 2 for Ray's total of 30. For the Alexander Comets, Julian Gant led the way with 7. Jaden Champion had 6. Colt Champion 4. Jacob Novak, those memorable 3 points. Ethan Gillespie 2 points, and Colin Spell with 1 for Alexander's total of 23. The Ray Jays already back on the floor, warming up for the second half. And Randy, what were your takeaways there from our first half of play?
Well, I'm telling you what, if the Comets could have made some layups, they'd be ahead in this game. You know, they've left a lot of points on the floor here tonight so far from the free throw line, as well as those bunnies underneath. I mean, they've had some excellent looks to be able to stay with the Jays and unable to do so.
Yeah, but that buzzer beater gave them some momentum heading into the locker room. We'll see if they will be able to take that momentum with them into the start of the third quarter. Your score at the break, Ray 30, Alexander 23. Stick around. We'll be back with your second half right after this on GameDay Media.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
When the job demands power and precision, turn to Hagen Equipment in Watford City, your proud Case IH and Bobcat dealer. From equipment rentals to a full service department and an extensive parts inventory, Hagen Equipment has what you need to get the job done right. Stop by 805 South Main Street in Watford or visit HagenEquipment.com. Hagen Equipment, work ready, field proven.
GameDay Media is proud to showcase our local athletes, but we can't do it without the support of our community. We're inviting business owners like you to join our growing list of sponsors. Sponsorship not only helps give student athletes the recognition they deserve, but also puts your business front and center with fans, families, and the community. Partner with us today to promote local athletes and your business through GameDay Media. Together, we make a winning team.
Welcome back to the Alexander High School Gymnasium. Titus Stenberg alongside Randy Peterson here tonight for this Division B District 5 Boys Basketball Showdown. We want to thank the Wolfpack Booster Club for sponsoring us here on GameDay Media this year. The strength is in the pack. Check them out on Facebook as they do a great job keeping everybody up to date on Watford City athletics and activities. And we also want to give you the opportunity to donate directly here to GameDay Media. We would prefer you to be in the gym when we do a game, but we know that you can't get to everything, and so we'd like to give you the opportunity to maybe chip in with the cost of admission or a little bit more if you want to, as you can follow the QR code right there on your screen via Venmo. Both teams ready to go for the start of the third quarter. Novak, Gant, Gillespie, champion on the floor for Alexander. Grady Parizek will start the second half for Ray.
Back out a little bit. There you go.
With Alexander. So it'll be Becker, Parizek, Bergstrom, Barman, and Seiner on the floor for Ray. For Alexander, Colt Champion and Colin Spell with 3 fouls each. Jaden Champion and Jacob Novak with 2 fouls. For Ray, Colton Grove had 3 in the first half, and Barman with 2.
Oh, the lid's still on the basket.
For Colt Champion, but he missed it. And Ray takes it the other way. That would have made it a 5-point game. It's the handoff to Bergstrom. Over on the left side to Becker, who drives. Missed it. Rebound by Colt Champion. Both teams not shooting as high of a percentage as they normally do. Oh, fancy
did a little
move
okey-doke there.
by Julian Gant. Let's take a look at that on the RTC Network's instant replay.
Okay. He goes up, pulls it right behind his back.
He is a
You don't see that very
player.
often during the game. You see it a little bit during the warm-ups,
Right.
but not during the game.
Yeah, the fouls against Brody Seiner, and once again, Alexander struggling to put some points on the board. Yeah. Gant had 7 points in the first half, including a 3-pointer. Misses his first free throw here and gets the friendly bounce on the second one.
Hammered at home.
Yeah, Alexander now 2 for 8 as a team from the free throw line. They trail it right now 30-24. So Alexander playing some zone defense here. Seiner attacks it, misses the layup. Rebound, Colt Champion. Novak ahead to Jaden Champion. Bounce pass, stolen. The closing speed of Blake Bergstrom.
Timeout.
And a timeout is taken by Ray. We will take it as well. 6:57 left to go in the third quarter. Ray up 30-24. You're watching Game Day Media.
Farmers Union Oil Company of Watford City has been serving the customers in and around the surrounding community since 1929. Farmers Union Oil believes in community involvement and has supported numerous activities since the beginning. We take pride in giving back to our patrons through dividends and stock retirements. Our customer service should be our top focus to ensure a pleasurable experience for you, our customer. Whether you're looking for gas, fuel, hardware, or just needing to fuel the body, Farmers Union Oil is your one-stop shop.
Welcome back to Alexander. Ray has 3 timeouts left. Alexander with 4 timeouts remaining. To 11-1 teams playing basketball here tonight. And Barman will draw the foul and earn a trip to the free throw line with 6:48 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, he got him. Picks up his 3rd foul with 6:48 to go, so big time financial foul trouble.
Yes. The free throw is good from the freshman. Barman averaging 20.2 points per game. He's been held to just 4 so far tonight, as both Champion brothers now have 3 fouls for Alexander. They're going to have to be careful for the rest of this second half. Some full court pressure played by the Jays, enjoying an 8-point lead. Novak across half court to Gillespie. Up top, Jaden Champion, catch and shoot, straightaway 3, left it short. Long rebound, right down to the corner by Gillespie. His pass incomplete, intended for Colt Champion.
Yeah, that was, he thought the Champion was going to go to the basket a little bit faster than he did, and just let him too long.
8th turnover against Alexander. Dead ball turnover, so Ray works into the front court. Bergstrom for 3. No. Rebound by Jacob Novak.
Got to admit, these Comets are doing a great job of, on the boards, reverse layup.
Yes, Novak the assist. Jaden Champion the reverse layup. He's up to 8 points. Here's a quick 3 from Seiner. No. Rebound by Colt Champion. And a foul, and unfortunately, looks like we may have Jay Sloan getting up. That's Grady
Breezik, a little hitch in his giddy up there as Cooper Hayes will check in for him. 6:06 mark.
Colin Spell checking into the game for Alexander. He's got the basketball. He has some foul trouble as well. Both Jaden Champion and Colt Champion have 3 fouls, as does Colin Spell for Alexander. That foul was against Blake Bergstrom, his first. Novak outside the Spell. 5:49 left to go in the third quarter. A 6-point game, a steal for Ray, the 9th Alexander turnover. Becker, his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Ray. 32-26. Ray led by as many as 14 early in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, Blake Bergstrom has crossed the 1,000 career point mark. And he's got the ball right there. Cannot finish. Around Colt Champion. A rebound by Jaden Champion. Up ahead to Gant, who stays in bounds. Drives to the hoop. Right-hand layup. Good from the left side. He's got 10.
Comets are within 4 points, 32-28.
Jace Becker with the basketball. He's scored 11 points, 7 of them coming from the free throw line. Over to Signer. Outside to Barman. High arcing three is good.
Wow.
Second three of the night for Ty Barman. Put his team back ahead by 7.
That's 7 points now for Barman.
Yep. Let's see.
Well, he's getting started here.
8 points. Yep. 2 free throws and now 2 Cornerstone Bank 3-pointers as Novak is
on the floor.
fouled on the drive. 4:57 to go in the third quarter.
Cooper Hayes a guilty party with his first personal foul. Colton Grove checking back in for Signer for head coach Mike Bergstrom.
Second team foul against Ray. Ganta inbound. One-hand catch by Novak. He gets into the paint. Spin move. Left-hand layup. Good.
He can do it from 3/4 court. He can also go down low.
Here's a spin move on the other end. And the finish. It counts in the foul for Ty Barman.
Take a look at that RTC Networks. Just strength on strength. Barman, the better of that time. 4 fouls now.
Yeah, that's huge. So deep foul trouble for the Comets. As Jaden Champion has 4. Third foul of the third quarter against Alexander. And Barman completes the 3-point play to make it 38-30. And one on the other end. This one for Colt Champion.
Colton Grove just picked up his 4th personal foul, I believe, and that'll bring off Signer off the bench right away as Colton heads to the bench for the Ray Jays with 4:30 remaining.
Foul trouble for both teams will be a story for the rest of this game. Got a long ways to go yet. 4:30 left in the third quarter. And Colt misses the free throw. Alexander now 2 of 9 from the free throw line. Here's a drive and a spin move by Hayes out of the corner. Bergstrom for 3.
There is no spot on this floor for Blake Bergstrom that doesn't come into play. I'm not kidding you.
Ray on a 9-4 run. They've extended the lead back up to 9 as there's some contact right in front of the scorer's table with 4:06 left to play in the third quarter. Officials having a discussion. We've got a great officiating crew here tonight in Alexander. It's going to be Alexander basketball. 25 on the shot clock as Gillespie, or rather a Spell, has it for the Comets. Up top to Matthew Klein. Right side to Julian Gant. To Novak. Steps behind a screen. Takes a 3. Not that time. Rebound by Ty Barman.
Comets relax the pressure in the back court because of the foul trouble, I believe.
Here's Becker. Driving on Champion into a double team. Champion ties him up.
Possession arrow will stay with the Ray Jays, though.
Shot clock remains
You're going to
at
put that
22.
around my face, I'm going to tie you up.
22 on the shot clock, 3:38 left to go in the third quarter. Alexander had cut the deficit to 4. Ray has pushed it back up to 9. Blake Bergstrom with the left-hand dribble. Lob pass deflected, but a foul call. You're going to call pass interference here on that one against
Holding.
Alexander. And that will be Colin Spell's 4th personal foul.
Wow, he's going to need to go deep to his bench tonight.
Yeah, so Jaden Champion and Colin Spell with 4 fouls each. Colt Champion has 3 for Alexander. There's Barman, blocked, but a foul was called, and that will be Colt Champion's 4th personal as well.
Timeout on the floor. Head coach A.J. Allers got to come up with some more players.
Yeah, he does.
3:23 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back after this timeout.
Looking to save on fuel and fuel it fast? Patriot Fuels of Alexander, North Dakota is your partner in profit. We're proud to support the trucking industry with high-speed fueling systems, top-quality products, and vendor relationships that put your success first. Join the Patriot Fuels Fleet Card program and unlock exclusive discounts, or simply pay at the pump. Either way, you're fueling with integrity and efficiency. Patriot Fuels, driven to deliver more, located in Alexander, North Dakota. Since 1978, Northern States Fishing Tools of Watford City has been your trusted partner in the oil field. Serving the Wollaston Basin, we offer top quality fishing and rental tools, including packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. With expert knowledge and decades of experience, we deliver results tailored to your needs, all at competitive prices. Give us a call, 701-842-3350, or visit northernstatesfishingtools.com. Northern States Fishing Tools, quality tools, proven service.
Ty Barman at the free throw line for Ray. Swishes in the first one. He has done the bulk of the scoring in this third quarter. And he is now a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Make it 5 for 5. 10 points in the quarter, 13 in the ball game. Now for Ty Barman as Ray now on an 11-4 run. And they lead it by 11, 43-32. And Matthew Klein lost track of where his feet were. And that's going to be an over and back violation against the Comets, their 10th turnover. So both Champion brothers on the bench with their 4 personal fouls for Alexander. For Ray, Colton Grove has 4. As Barmett catch and shoot 3 from the left wing. No, rebound by Ethan Gillespie. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ray 43, Alexander 32. Alexander with the basketball. Here's Novak driving floater.
Oh, there you go.
He's got 7. 43-34. Alexander back within single digits. Becker out to Barman. Right side Bergstrom. 3. It's good.
Money.
20 points tonight for Blake Bergstrom. Big 3 there to put his team up by 12. Gant. Now over to Gillespie. In the left corner to Simonson. Out of Novak. Here's Gant. Nice move. Thought he might take the shot, but instead he'll pass it off as the shot clock goes into single digits. Gant to Novak. Fakes. Now he will take a 3 from NBA range. Short rebound by Cooper Hayes. So this lineup changes things for Alexander. Is nice. Alley-oop goes from Becker to Barman. He's got 15, and we've got another timeout brought to you by Shiloh Chavez with LPL Financial. 1:47 left to go in the third quarter. Ray leading it by 14.
When you have financial questions or ideas, you need someone to listen and provide insight about your options. Shiloh Chavez and her team with LPL Financial can review your specific situation and help create a strategy unique to you and your goals. Give her a call at 701-842-4244 or email at shiloh.chavez@lpl.com.
Welcome back to Alexander. So again, we want to thank WCAG Church, one church in multiple locations, Fairview, Montana, Belfield, Kenmare, and Watford City, North Dakota. You can see the service times on your screen there. Also check us out on the website, wcag.church, or on Facebook, Instagram.
Back out a little bit.
Alexander with both Jaden and Colt Champion on the bench. And the shot clock didn't start. And I don't think the game clock started either, so they'll make Alexander bring it up once again. And Randy, right now, if you're Alexander, you had the deficit down to 4 a few minutes ago. And now you've watched that lead grow back up to 14. You need to have a good stretch.
Kind of an interesting point here. They didn't have the press on before that shot clock malfunction. They came out with the press after that.
Interesting. Yeah, good catch. Alexander Got it across half court and was tipped back into the backcourt. And now they get it across half court once again with Rope. Simonson's pass deflected and stolen. 11th turnover against Alexander. Bergstrom hits the floater. He's got 22 points tonight.
Kind of getting away from the Comets here right now with 1:22 to go in the third.
We understand Coach Allard's dilemma right here of leaving both champions on the bench with their 4 personal fouls. We really can't afford to pick up a 5th as there is a foul away from the ball, I believe against Barman.
Yeah, that's Ty's 3rd personal foul coming at the 109 mark. Does that bring somebody in for the Ray Jays? Looks like it. It looks like Cooper Hayes is going to replace Ty Barman with the 16-point lead. Don't need another cheap foul for Barman if you're head coach Michael Bergstrom.
Alexander in the bonus now, so that will put Rope Simonson at the free throw line. Rope is a 5'11 senior. And the first free throw is good. His first point of the ball game. Second free throw off the mark, rebound by Hayes. And Ray will bring it up the floor. Just over a minute left in the third quarter. They're leading it by 15. A pass from Bergstrom to Becker.
Oh, my goodness.
He does not get the roll, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
How long did that ball hang on the net, on the rim? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Becker couldn't believe it.
Big smile on his face.
Yep. We'll get 2 free throws instead of just 1. I guess that's one way to look at it. The foul was against Gillespie, his 2nd. Becker now 8 for 11 from the free throw line so far tonight.
Boy, if you're the Comets right
points.
now, you got to be kind of wondering what's going on with the lid on the basket here at your home court.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, just struggled tonight.
Second free throw, perfect for Becker. He's got 13. His first points of the third quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Blake Bergstrom tips the pass.
That's the Comet night tonight. There's
and
another
steal. Unbelievable.
Oh, boy.
There's a more conventional layup for Becker as Ray with a couple of highlight reel plays. Late stages of the third quarter. Novak long pass ahead. Caught by Simonson. He'll take the mid-range jumper too strong.
Yeah. Didn't use the backboard.
The rebound to Parizek. Ray running. Bergstrom for 3. It counts and the foul.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. You wonder if he's one of the best guards in the state? I think he's proven it tonight.
Randy, this was a 4-point game.
Yeah.
At 32-28. We have blinked, and it's now 59-35. Unbelievable run by the Ray Jays. Got to believe both champions will be coming into the game as a foul is called by Bergstrom.
Yeah, Blake's going to pick up a foul there. Only his 2nd foul with 19 seconds to go, but it is a double bonus, so Julian Gant heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Gant has 10. He averages 14 points per game and 5 rebounds. Makes free throw number 1. As Seiner comes back in for the Jays. Second free throw is good. Looking at 59-37. Shot clock is turned off for the Jays. Ten seconds remaining in the quarter.
They don't want to give Novak too much time.
No. Here's Seiner for 3. No. Rebound Gant. 2 seconds. Gant didn't get it off. A foul, but it was after the time had expired. So we have reached the end of
that. Could have been trouble for Ray. We're going to go back to our sponsors. We'll come back with fourth quarter action after this timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Watford City and Alexander Athletics on GameDay Media.
Call financial advisor Doug Rolfson at 701-444-4160 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Ranchers, circle March 4th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Grenora will hold their annual bull sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction.
It's time for your Northern States Fishing Tools start of the fourth quarter. Julian Gant trying a 3, no. Rebound by Colt Champion. He scores. It counts.
And one, Finally, one goes in for the big guy.
Colt with 8 and a chance to make it 9. As the foul will be called against Blake Bergstrom, his 3rd personal. Free throw for Colt. Rattles in and out. He stays stuck at 8 points so far tonight. 20-point lead for the Ray Jays. Seiner on the right side to Bergstrom. Into the right corner to Grady Parizic. Outside to Bergstrom, who drives, kicks to Barman. On the left side to Bergstrom. Over to Jace Becker. Now Barman splits the defense. Lay it good. It counts, and the foul.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Barman just splitting the defense, and strong young man puts it off the glass.
7:17 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Colt Champion has fouled out of this ball game. You know, he's going to want another chance to play against these Ray Jays, as he left some points on the floor and now fouls out with 7:17 remaining. Free throw in and out for Barman. He remains at 17 points so far tonight. Jaden Champion with it in the right corner. He'll take a contested 3 in and out. Rebound Seiner. 1 minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Ray leading Alexander 61-39. Ray swings it around the perimeter. They get it to Parizic. Long range 2, no. Rebound by Colin Spell. Left side to Ethan Gillespie. Back to Spell. He drives. Nice pass to Gant, who missed it. Gets it back, puts it up, and puts it in. Gant with 14 to lead the Comets.
Did it the hard way, but got the points. That's what counts.
That's right. He has his team back within 20. Seiner to Becker. Been one of Ray's stiffest tests this year, and so far they're passing it with flying colors as Seiner gets the finger roll to fall. He's got 4. Been a frustrating night from long range for Seiner, but he gets that one to fall. And they're up by 22 once again, 63-41. They have led by as many as 24. Here's Spell into Novak, fouled on the catch by Grady Parizic. That'll be his first personal.
At RCC Network showing Parizic with a little push from behind there. Picking up foul number 1 at 5:56 remaining. Non-shooting, so the fresh 35 goes on the shot clock for the Comets. They need to string together some points and make some stops.
There is Spell into the right corner for Gant. Back to Novak. Tough jumper, falls short, and Barman grabs the rebound. Seiner slows things down by giving it to Barman. Now on the left side to Cooper Hayes. Over to Becker. Fires a pass down there to Bergstrom into the left corner for Seiner, guarded by Gant, who denies him the baseline. Here's a drive, left-hand layup, good for Blake Bergstrom. Randy, I've got him for 29 points tonight.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch.
And just a sophomore.
Yeah. Teams that are watching this, coaches that are watching this, how do you defend that?
Here's Gant driving. He is fouled, does not get the bounce, but Julian will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you take a look over there on the bench. Colt champion with a towel over his head knows that they've worked hard here tonight, but things just didn't go their way here tonight. 5:06 to go, a 24-point lead. It's tough sledding here for the Comets.
It is. Gant just missing that free throw there. Foul was Barman's 4th, and Gant does get the bounce on his second free throw attempt. He's up to 15, making it 65-42. Bergstrom on the right side to Hayes. Floater, short rebound, Jaden Champion. Dribbling up through some traffic, gets it off.
Good play.
Yeah, and the floater no good. Rebound by Gant. Second chance opportunity for the Comets. Gillespie for 3, left it short. Rebound, Barodi Signer. 4:34 left to play in quarter number 4. Becker is fouled by Jaden Champion, and he has fouled out of the ball game. So both Colt and Jaden foul out of this one here tonight. Both of them scoring 8 points. Colt at the 7:17 mark of the fourth quarter. Jaden with 4:29 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, new players coming in here for the Comets as Gillespie goes out. The 2 champion boys falling out. Colton Grove will check in after this free throw for Becker.
Jace to the free throw line. First one good. He's got 16 so far tonight. 10 of them have come from the free throw line. He missed 3 free throws back in the first quarter, has not missed since then. Second free throw here is good. He's got 17 as Ray has now built their largest lead of the game at 67-42. Colin Spell drives, passes it to Novak, who scores off the glass. Jacob has 9.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to trade baskets with the Ray Jays. You're going to have to make some stops in a hurry.
Ooh, offensive foul. Matthew Klein draws the charge against Jace Becker. That was a loud collision.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Matthew.
They're not even wearing pads right now.
Yeah, he's holding his elbow. I can imagine that was a painful collision for both players. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Novak with the basketball, hands it off. Near the hash mark on the right side to Gant. Over to Simonson. Left side, Spell. Caught in the air, nice pass to Klein.
And one, yeah.
He scores. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 1.
That's a good play there by Mr. Klein. Used his strength. Young man went up. Senior.
He averages 2.7 points per game, and now Ty Barmont has fouled out. First Jay to foul out of the game tonight. He leaves with 3:44.
No, that's Colton Grove, I believe.
Oh,
all I know.
You're right. 4, not 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got the scoreboard like that.
Right. Yep. Correction. That was Colton Grove fouling out of the ball. Here's a catch and shoot 3. Too strong from Becker. Klein able to collect the rebound.
Klein putting in some good minutes here for AJ.
He is. As Gant drives in the paint, left hand shot off the glass and in for 2. He's got 17 to lead the Comets tonight. Like you said, Randy, right now trading baskets definitely favors Ray. They built themselves a comfortable lead, as many as 25. Here's Siner with a nice move. He gets the step, but he lays it off the glass and in for 2 more.
Yeah.
Long pass from Novak to Klein, out of bounds. Turnover number 14 against Alexander.
Yeah, you know, you take away this game, District 5 matchup. Yeah, you want to be competitive with it, but I think there's a lot of lessons learned here tonight.
Yep. Yeah, the Champion brothers, they are talented, they are big, but they can get themselves into foul trouble, and that will be a main story of the game tonight. That pass was not deflected by the defense, so it'll be the 8th turnover of the game against Ray. You know, Ray, they haven't played a perfect game here tonight either. They've had some foul trouble. They've missed some threes that they might normally make.
Well, keep throwing it into the bleachers for the Comets.
Yeah, it's tough to make a comeback if you're getting turnovers committed instead of field goal attempts up there. 2:42 left to go in regulation. Ray 69, Alexander 49, and Alexander steals it back.
Good fake.
And Simonson puts it in for 2. Spell the steal and the assist. Rope Simonson, his first field goal of the night. Makes it an 18-point game. The floater.
You want to do a floater? I'll do one better.
Timeout. Brought to you by Shiloh Chavez with LPL Financial. It's a 20-point lead for the Ray Jays with 2:24 left to go in the fourth quarter.
At Johnson and Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson and Sundin, expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
Our lives are made up of moments. From first moments to big moments to everyday moments. At First International Bank and Trust, we support you with local service and checking and savings solutions to help you reach your goals, shape your legacy, and make your moments happen. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
Alexander basketball out of the timeout, and then a quick foul called as Novak was bringing up the floor. It's going to be whistled against Jace Becker. Ray over the foul limit, so Novak will have a couple of free throws here, 2 chances to get himself into double figures, and his team back to within 18 points. If he can hit both free throws here, first one up and good. So Gant has 17, Novak now with 10. Both Jaden and Colt have fouled out of this game. They scored 8 points each as the rebound is grabbed by Brody Seiner. Stick around for your Johnson and Sundin post-game show. As part of that, we'll have our first International Bank and Trust player of the game. And also some coaches' comments with our victorious head coach once this one goes final.
Soak the clock is what Michael Bergstrom's saying.
There's a steal. Turnover. Here goes Alexander the other way. Oh, a chase down block by Barman, but a foul is called, and that will put Colin Spell at the free throw line. 1:48 left to go in regulation. And
he's fouled out of the game.
Yep, Barman fouls out with 1:48 to go. So both teams have had 2 players foul out. But happened earlier in the game for Alexander than they did for Ray.
Nice round of applause by the Ray faithful. Comet faithful are glad to see him go.
Yeah. Spell misses free throw number 1 here. Colin just a junior. Yeah. So we talk about how young Ray is, and they are extremely young. Alexander is going to have some talent coming back next year, including a couple of starters. And also right here, Colin Spell, who gets the second free throw. Actually, 3 of their starters are juniors. Gant, Gillespie, and Colt champion. Well, we see right there, Colin Spell, just a junior as well. 71-53, a foul called on the drive. It'll stop the clock with 1:35 left to go in the fourth quarter.
It's like his night is over too.
Yep, Colin Spell will foul out, scoring 2 points tonight as he leaves with 1:35 left to play.
Trying to find a score from Kenmare tonight as the Tioga Lady Pirates were up in Kenmare, and a pretty good girls matchup up there, but I'm not finding it on the North Dakota score feed app. So
well, if you want, you can go back and watch it on GameDay Media after this one goes final as Seiner is fouled. He will earn a trip to the free throw line as the clock stops with 1:20 left to go. couple of physical teams here.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws.
You can tell they can play pretty good football,
Absolutely.
too.
Yep. Of course, Ray plays as part of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws co-op. Yeah. Alexander had a very memorable regular season of football in 9-man football. RPL playing in single A. Second free throw is good to put Ray back up by 20, 73-53. So there is Novak, does not get the bounce. Rebound by Grady Parisic. The hay is in the barn for the Ray Jays. They're going to keep their winning streak alive. They're going to take a stranglehold on the District 5 standings by moving to 6-0 in district play. They're going to improve to 12-1 overall. And the Ray Jays really building something special right now. And came down here and earned a tough win on the road. And Alexander Signer is going to draw a foul with 42.6 seconds to go. A couple of more free throws coming for the senior.
They'll be shooting the double bonus for Brody.
The player getting ready to check in for Ray. That's going to be Kelby Cooper. 5'10" senior as Signer gets free throw number 1 to fall. Two players coming in for Alexander. That's Case Powell, the freshman, and Charlie Klein, the 6'1" freshman. 42.6 seconds to go. Second free throw coming for Signer. He only had 2 points in the first half. Gets both free throws to fall. Giving him 10 points for tonight. Once again, Ray, they'll have 4 players in double figures tonight, led by Blake Bergstrom. 75-53, Ray with the lead. Alexander with the basketball. Case Powell hands it off on the right side to Charlie Klein, up top to Ethan Gillespie. Puts his head down, drives into the paint. Fadeaway jumper off the mark. Rebound to Ray. They'll have to get it across half court, and then they can let the clock expire on what will be their 12th win of the season. Congratulations to the Ray Jays as they get the win tonight by a final score of 75-53. Stick around. Your Johnson and Sundin postgame show is coming up next. You're watching Game Day Media.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Since Nodak Insurance Company started, we've gone from paying by mail to paying online. Your proof of insurance is found in an app, and as farming technologies advance, our coverage protects. The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs, with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company. Stop by our office in Watford City and visit with Eric Mogan and Brady Monroe to see how we can help. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
You could put your dog in charge of deliveries.
But maybe don't.
You could plant your field by hand.
But maybe don't?
You could point in any direction and randomly choose a bank.
But maybe don't?
Cornerstone Bank offers high-tech, high-touch options when you want efficiency or need advice. Get the best of both, banking the way you want it. Come to Cornerstone and let us prove the difference.
Breeding Red Angus since 1988. The Schriefer Red Angus annual production timed online sale is coming up on DV Auction January 26th through the 31st. Selling 45 coming 2-year-old virgin bulls with sires like Carhartt 218, Double Stack 2034, and Jumpstart J137. Offering 5 registered bred heifers and 90 head of top quality commercial open replacement heifers. For catalogs, videos, and pictures, go to SchrieferRedAngus.com.
Our lives are made up of moments, and so many of the most precious moments begin at home. When it's time to unlock your dream home or build a brighter tomorrow, let First International Bank and Trust simplify your journey so you can love where you live and focus on the moments that matter. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first since 1910.
At Johnson & Sundin Law Office, we combine big case expertise with small town service. Since 1980, we've fought for clients across western North Dakota. From oil and gas disputes to serious injury and wrongful death cases, probate, agriculture, and more. No matter what issue, our experienced team is ready to stand by your side. In our office in Watford City, we're here for you, wherever you are. Johnson & Sundin. Expert legal representation rooted in North Dakota.
Hey, as we bring it back here, post-game show sponsored by Johnson & Sundin Law Office in Watford City, North Dakota. Titus Stenberg's caught up with our player of the game, sponsored by
First International
Bank and Trust. There you go.
You got it. All right. Thank you very much, Randy. Yeah, here with Blake Bergstrom. Wow, what a game out there. How did you feel?
I felt good. We were connected as a team. We just came out. We were ready to play. Alexander's a good team. They were physical. They played tough, and they played really hard, and it was just a really good game from us.
It was. It seemed like the offense had a little bit of a slow start, but once you guys found your rhythm, it was just another game for the Ray Jays, right?
Yeah, like I said, Alexander's a good defensive team. They played really hard. They're big. They're strong. They came out, and they were ready to play, and that caused problems for us.
Huge milestone for you tonight. What does it mean to you to get it over 1,000 points here at this young stage in your career?
It's really a direct result. For my team. Ty Barman just got his. You can't do it by yourself. It's way easier when you have all the other guys on your team supporting you and just really helping you get to that milestone.
Yes. Well, you go and celebrate it. Good luck the rest of the way, and good job here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
You keep that. Yeah.
Keep it?
And as we continue on here, head coach Michael Bergstrom, the father of Blake Bergstrom. Dynamic duo here. The winning keeps going for the Ray Jays. Back to you, Titus.
All right. Thank you, Randy. Well, Coach, a good win for you. What do you take away from this one here tonight?
Well, it was a battle. It was physical like we thought it was going to. We were hoping to get them in foul trouble, which we were able to do. There's a lot of things. It was pretty sloppy. A lot of things that we can get better on, but it's a 20-point win in their house, and it was a big district win for us, so we'll take it. But this game needs to make us better, and I believe it will.
What is maybe one or two areas that you want to see improved after you take a look at evaluating this game?
Well, we can't go for every damn steal. We never get them. It just puts us in 5-on-4s, and then we got to be disciplined on offense, and just be a little more precise on that. But just some little stuff, but. We have some youthful exuberism that comes out sometimes, and we're not perfect yet, and we're not going to be perfect, but we're going to strive to get really close to it. And if we didn't have mistakes, we'd have nothing to work on. But there's some things that we need to get better on.
After they're done, go to the picture.
This game wasn't originally supposed to be this late in the season due to the weather. As you prepare for this final stretch of the season, what is your message to your team?
This one day at a time. I know, again, coach cliche, but we have standards that we try to play by, and every day make sure we're having the best practice of the year, every practice, being disciplined, and we're not really looking too much farther ahead than where we're at. That's been kind of our message. There's a lot of people that like thinking about everything that's maybe in the future for us. We're just trying to worry about right now and try to be 1-0 for the day.
All right, well, enjoy this one. Congratulations on Blake hitting 1,000 points, and we'll see you down the road. Good job, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Randy, back upstairs to you.
Since 1978, Northern States Fishing Tools of Watford City has been your trusted partner in the oil field. Serving the Wollaston Basin, we offer top quality fishing and rental tools, including packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. With expert knowledge and decades of experience, we deliver results tailored to your needs, all at competitive prices. Give us a call, 701-842-3350, or visit northernstatesfishingtools.com. Northern States Fishing Tools, quality tools, proven service. Farmers Union Oil Company of Watford City has been serving the customers in and around the surrounding community since 1929. Farmers Union Oil believes in community involvement and has supported numerous activities since the beginning. We take pride in giving back to our patrons through dividends and stock retirements. Our customer service should be our top focus to ensure a pleasurable experience for you, our customer. Whether you're looking for gas, fuel, hardware, or just needing to fuel the body, Farmers Union Oil is your one-stop shop.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
Welcome back to Alexander, and welcome back into your Johnson and Sundin post-game show. A victorious road trip tonight for the Ray Jays. They improved to 12-1 on the season, 6-0 in district play. Let's recap this one. Ray led it 17-5 after the first quarter, and then they bumped the lead up to 14 early in the second. Alexander cut the deficit to 6 at 21-15. But that is as close as they would get for the rest of the game after Alexander made it a 10-point game. Jacob Novak hit an incredible buzzer-beating 3 to end the half to get the Comets within 7. At halftime, it was 30-23. And in the third quarter, they actually did get closer than 6. They started the third quarter with a 5-2 run to make it 32-28. That is as close as the Comets would get, as after that it was all Ray. They outscored the Comets 27-9 for the remainder of the third quarter. They led it 59-37 after 3 quarters of play. And then in the fourth quarter, they would extend the lead up to 25 at one point, and they go on for the 22-point victory here tonight by a final score of 75-53. Team stats look like this. Ray 24 for 45 from the field for 53%. They made 6 3-pointers tonight. They were 21 out of 29 from the free throw line for 72%. For Alexander, they were 21 of 48 from the field for 44%. They made 2 3-pointers tonight. They were 8 out of 21 for 38% from the free throw line. They committed 15 turnovers this evening. So Ray was +6 in the takeaway giveaway differential there. And they also did Alexander get into a lot of foul trouble from early on throughout the game. They end up with 3 players fouling out tonight. Let's take a look at the individual stats. Blake Bergstrom, our first International Bank and Trust player of the game, finished with 31 points tonight. 8 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter, 13 in the third, 4 more in the fourth, and he finishes with 31, including his 1,000th career point, and he is just a sophomore. Joining him in double figures tonight was Jace Becker and Ty Barman with 17 points apiece. And Brody Seiner had a big fourth quarter to get into double figures as well, as he finished with 10 for Ray's total of 75. For Alexander, the Comets were led by Julian Gant tonight with 17. Jacob Novak in double figures with 10. Both Jaden and Colt Champion scored 8 points tonight. Rope Simonson had 3. Ethan Gillespie 2. Colin Spell 2. And Matthew Klein with 2 for Alexander's total of 53. With the win, the number 3 team in the state, the Ray Jays, improved to 12-1 overall, 6-0 in district play. With the loss, Alexander drops to a record of 11-2 and 5-1 in District 5 play. Well, Randy, it was a fun one here tonight.
We knew it was going to be a fun game tonight, and in the first half, it was just a lot of jitters in the opening quarter, I think, by both teams. I mean, they all had 2 points when there's 3 minutes to go in the game, in the first quarter. But I think the story of the game tonight was the fact that the Alexander Comets left a lot of points on the floor tonight. They failed to make some of those easy bunnies that would have kept them closer.
Yeah.
I thought maybe when Novak hit that shot from about 80 feet away at the buzzer to end the first half, I thought maybe they would have come out a little bit in the second half and have a little bit more spring in their step. But the lid still kept on the basket for the Comets, and that proved to be the fatal blow, I guess, is that they just couldn't convert the easy bunnies, and against a team like Ray, you got to do that.
Yeah, and the foul trouble too. Coach Bergstrom mentioned it there. That was a goal, was to try to get them into foul trouble, and they did that. And that really negated the height advantage that Alexander came into the ball game with. So these teams meet later on in this season. It's going to be a challenge for Alexander to try and stay out of foul trouble. If they can do that, and like you mentioned, make some of those 2-pointers and maybe even threes that they usually make, this one could be a lot closer. But give Ray a lot of credit. They're ranked number 3 in the state for a reason, and they showed it in spurts here tonight. They, like Coach Bergstrom said, didn't play a perfect game by any means, and they kind of left some points out there at times as well. But anytime you can take on a good defensive team and score 75 points, you're doing some things right. And they were a lot of fun to watch here this evening.
I know they've set the bar pretty high out, Ray, and having scored, I think, at least 3 games that have gone into 90s. Scoring 75 points may seem like an imperfect game, but, when you beat your opponent by 22 points, that's still a pretty good game.
Yes, yep, and to do it on the road in a hostile environment, so to speak, with a big crowd on hand here is a well-earned win for Ray. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. We want to thank all of our sponsors to make the broadcast of these games possible here on GameDay Media. Also want to thank my outstanding crew tonight. It was Matt Gonzalez on the camera, and Randy Peterson was our color commentator and producer. Check a look at our upcoming schedule. We got more games for you this week. Hope to see you then. For tonight, this is Titus Stenberg signing off from Alexander. So long, everybody.
Tonight's GameDay Media broadcast was brought to you by RTC Networks, Hagen Equipment Incorporated, First International Bank and Trust, Nodak Insurance Company, Eric Mogan, Johnson and Sundin, attorneys at law, Shiloh Chavez with LPL Financial, Farmers Union Oil of Watford City, Patriot Fuels LLC, McKenzie County Heritage Park and Museum, Cornerstone Bank, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Northern States Fishing Tools, WCAG Church, Doug Rolfson, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Wolfpack Booster Club, Schriefer Red Angus, BNC National Bank, NCC,